No.
Walking away! Do it again.
Do it again.
Walking away!
That was good. Again?
Walking away!
Yay!
Yay! Hi guys, welcome to a Hawaii series. We've come. We are staying at the Waikiki Marina Resort on the Ilikai, and we actually arrived yesterday. We had a very long trip from Sydney. It took about 10 hours to fly in, and the time difference really affected us. So the first thing that we did yesterday when we arrived was to pick up our rental car. So yes, we do have a rental car for our stay here that will make things easier for getting around and exploring the island. So we've got a lot of things to show you. So we're all ready to go for the day. The pram's all packed up.
Yep.
Okay. So we've got the little shallow pool here, and we've got another big deep pool down that end. And you can also see the lagoon from here, which is really awesome.
Our day started off with a lovely swim at Duke Kahanamoku Lagoon. This is right next to the Ilikai Hotel and just in front of the Hawaiian Hilton Village. It's really a great spot for the kids as the water is calm and shallow.
This is when our holiday really started, and it didn't take long for us to get into relaxation mode. We were really loving the Hawaiian vibes and being back in Waikiki. As you can see, the weather was perfect, and it was such a good feeling to be looking down along Waikiki Beach again with the amazing view towards Diamond Head. From here, we were heading to perhaps our favourite place to eat in Waikiki, the Yard House. But we couldn't get past Dairy Queen without Harvey seeing it.
Abby, what do you want?
Ice cream.
What do you want?
I want ice cream, Grandma.
It's pretty big. It's bigger than your head.
Yeah.
And then a little taste for Joakim?
No.
Once Harvey finished his ice cream, we made our way to the Yard House. Hi guys, so we're currently at the Yard House. We've come here for lunch. This is actually our second time. The first time was 5 years ago when me and David came here to get married. And we're going to order some of their vegetarian wonderful food that they have. They have buffalo wings and those sort of things that we can't order back in Townsville. So we're going to show you what else we get up to. And of course, you couldn't miss out on a half yard while you're here. Look at this spread. This is all 100% vegetarian, and we have a vegan burger as well. So this is the vegan burger right here. It's pretty huge. We've got a mixed green salad. And then we have the buffalo wings, which is the Gardein brand that they sell here in the US. And last but not least, the amazing onion ring tower. Good. Oh, and Joakim is out in the pram. He fell asleep and he's lying down in the Queen's pram. So can you believe this, guys? We're actually relaxing, we're chilling, we've got our drinks, Joakim's asleep, Harvey's chilling on the phone, we've got all this amazing food, and I don't know that we can finish it because we're so full. I think we ordered a bit too much, and after half a drink, I think I'm done for. I should probably stop drinking now. And anyways, the plan still is to head to Diamond Head, so stay tuned for that. We're just going to chill for a little bit longer, just enjoy the peace and quiet for the music and the food and the drinks, and we'll see you in a little while. Oh, it's a strawberry cosmopolitan.
Would you like another one?
No, I wouldn't be able to walk back to the hotel if I were. We initially had planned to head to Diamond Head in the afternoon, but we were feeling a bit too lazy after all the food and drink we had at the Yard House. So we just took the boys for a swim and chilled out around the hotel's pool for a while.
We didn't have any plans for the evening, so we thought we'd try to find a nice spot to view the city at night. After a quick search on the internet, we decided to drive up Mount Tantalus and see the night lights of Waikiki. This was a really cool spot and definitely worth the 20-minute drive.
Hey guys, welcome to Diamond Head. It's obviously the next day. We took our time doing a few things yesterday, but we're here now and let's do this. We've got one on the back, David's got Javi on the front, and we're going to hike up now. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Javi's wisely opted for the carrier, haven't you, buddy? It's a pretty hard walk already. And we've only just started. Oh.
Funnily enough, the last time we came, we really just flew through this whole thing, didn't we, David?
Yeah.
We bought shaved ice on the way up. Sorry, as you walk in, and we were just eating it and flying through all the steps and everything.
In thongs.
In thongs. We weren't really that much prepared. But this time, it's going to be a tiny little bit harder.
Babies. Yeah, for sure.
I'm sorry to stop.
How you feeling?
Feeling pretty strong, but it's
Look
getting
up that
intense. Ooh, holy moly.
Keep going?
Yeah, which way?
I think we keep going left.
Oh, you want me to die?
You gotta have a look over here first.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go have a look.
Because you got that cool air coming through. Yeah, it's pretty good. It was really humid on the other one. That you come to get here. It took us only about 25 minutes from the bottom right up to the top, so I think that's pretty good effort carrying the kids. Also, it's going to depend on how fit you are, but I think we did pretty good. Look at this. To rain, so we're going to have to cut this short. However, we did come last time and we did take some great photos. We better get out of this rain, but look at the crater just behind me.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood for ads.
Hi guys, so we're done with our hike up Diamond Head, and I have to say that I absolutely recommend it. It is intense, but it's quite short and it's very doable with kids, either carrying them or kids as young as Javi. They can easily walk it up, about half an hour to 45 minutes depending on your fitness level. This evening we're going to take you to Waikiki and we're going to show you what night activities you can get up to. We are thinking we're going to head towards the international market. We're going to get some dinner, some treats, and we're thinking we're probably going to run into some street performers, but we'll find out. Come along.
So we headed towards the international marketplace. We passed quite a few street performers and all the big brand stores that we'll probably never get to shop at.
We were then surprised to come across the Tesla showroom. We just decided to walk into the Tesla shop just for fun, and look at the size of that screen in that car. We'll let this guy get out and David can show you.
You can buy it.
Crazy. But I feel like we need this one.
What do you say, 220,000?
Yeah, I think so. 220,000 Australian dollars. The Tesla showroom was right on the doorstep of the international marketplace, which actually looked very different from the previous time that we visited. Welcome to the international marketplace. The kids would absolutely love this, but they're both falling asleep. We're going to do a quick walkthrough as we need to get some dinner, so check this out.
Abby!
So the international marketplace has actually changed a lot since the last time we were here. Last time there were actually lots of stalls of things that were handmade and that kind of thing, but now it's basically a big building that looks like a shopping centre. Last time we stayed here, we stayed at that building just behind it in that street, and whenever we went for a walk we used to walk by this place that sold ramen noodles, and whenever we walked past it we kept saying, oh, we need to try it, but we didn't get around to it. And this time we think we're going to. However, check out that line. It turns out to be a really popular place. Also, they used to have a place called Hula Dog right here. That was our favourite. And now that's also been replaced by a place called The Street Honolulu. And they have a lot of different restaurant type things. It's all in one combined food court type place, and the food looks delicious. So it's all changed a lot and it looks great. The line's a little bit too long for us, so we're going to go find Hula Dog, which is move locations. We think it's really down that way, so we might come back to that tomorrow. Hula Dog! Delicious, and what stands out is the sauces that you get to put in it. I've got the pineapple relish and the Ilikai mustard, and it's just delish. Yeah. So we bought a cake and we were going to sit down here on the beach and eat it, but unfortunately it started to rain on us, so we're going to start walking back now. And in case if you're wondering what sort of cake it is actually from a bakery that I had on my list to try out later on in our trip as we head down to the North Shore. But we found it here, so why not? It's Ted's Bakery chocolate cream pie, so we better go try it out.
Even though Waikiki Beach can be pretty crowded, there is no denying that it is one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. The sand is a soft powdery white, the water is a calm clear blue.
This combined with the gorgeous views of the high-rise buildings and Diamond Head in the distance makes for a really enjoyable day down at the beach. We pretty much spent the entire day hanging out on Waikiki Beach at a spot not too far from my hotel.
We enjoyed a late lunch at the Ilikai Barefoot Beach Bar.
And our day finished up with a fireworks show from the Hawaiian Hilton Village. This show actually happens every Friday night at about 7:45, which we think makes Friday the best day to spend at Waikiki Beach.
And that was our day. Yes, fairly uneventful, but we think it's important to have days like this where you just do pretty much nothing. You can often get caught up trying to see and squeeze in as much as you can when you're on holidays, and it can leave you needing a holiday from the holiday.
But Hawaii is definitely somewhere you should spend at least a couple of days just doing nothing. The beach is a perfect place for us to relax and just enjoy being with each other. Good morning! We are currently standing in front of the lagoon here on Waikiki. We stayed at the Waikiki Marina Resort at the Ilikai, so I had to read that because it's quite a mouthful, which is the building located right behind us there with the blue railings. So we stayed there for 4 nights and we had a fantastic stay. I think it cost us about $250 a night, David?
Yep.
Fact check, yes. And things that we loved about it were, one, the location in terms of where the beach is. The beach is located right in front of it. It's just about a 5-minute walk from the time you leave your room and get through the resort down here. It's also located next to the lagoon at the Hilton, which again was great for the kids. We went there a few times. The room was very well equipped. It had everything that you needed to make a meal. It was roomy enough. I didn't like that it didn't have a dining table. There was only a breakfast bar, but that's only because we got Joakim and he's little and he can't sit up there. But other than that, it was very roomy. It had the king bed and a sofa bed, so it was excellent for us. Another thing that we loved about the resort is that it had 2 pools. It's got a deeper pool which is located on the 1st level, and there's also another shallow pool located on the 2nd floor. I think it's more supposed to be a relaxation area, but for the kids it was fantastic. They could both just swim in, swim out, we could just watch them, they could play. So if you got little ones, take that into consideration, as it's very difficult to come by kiddie pools. What we didn't like so much was how far the walking distance was to the rest of Waikiki. So to get right into the action, it's about a 15 to 20 minute walk into the center of Waikiki where all the restaurants and the action is. And also if you want to do your shopping, it is close to Ala Moana Center, which is about a 10-minute walk, so that was pretty good because we did go there a few times. We did also have a vehicle during this trip, so we could get around easily. And we have to say that if you do rent a car, parking in Waikiki, it's not that difficult. There's lots of parking located just a few blocks behind the main Waikiki zone, so it's not an issue at all. We did find free parking during the day just behind our resort. We could park there for about 6 hours at a time, maximum time, and then you could also move it to the Ala Moana shopping center, which, as I said, is about a 10-minute walk to the resort. And during the night we did pay $1 per hour to park it, again just behind the resort, so it was very nice and close and convenient for us. They do also offer valet parking, which will cost you $24 a day, and it's the same basically with all the other resorts that will offer valet parking where you pay daily, or you can find a parking garage which will cost you again roughly around $20 per day. Otherwise they do have the trolleys to get you around, which will cost you $2 for the pink trolley, up to about $45 for a few days for all the trolley lines. Lastly, one other thing that we really liked about it is the fact that if you don't want to move much from your hotel, in the same building you will find a grocery shop down below. There's an ice cream shop, you can buy plenty of things. There's a restaurant as well, you can get drinks from there. So if you don't want to move far, you can just stay there because it's got everything you need. We did a lot of research before we came, and we found that in comparison to a lot of what is available, it's very expensive here on Waikiki Beach. So price-wise, it's a very good starting point if you don't want to go on to the higher end of your budget, and we will definitely stay there again. Good morning. First off, let me tell you how we got in this predicament. So as you know, we arrived in Hawaii a few days ago, and the first thing that we did was to pick up my new Keen's pram. and the thing is massive, and the car that we rented is actually not very big at all. So we quickly ran out of space where to put our suitcases, and today we have to move to a new Airbnb. And unfortunately we had to come up with a plan on how to get our things from A to B without having to do 2 trips, because it's about half an hour from Waikiki to where we're going next. So David thought that we should find the soft roof racks, what you call them? Yep. Soft roof racks. And we looked around, we went to a few shops, so yeah, we did waste a couple of hours doing that, but it was well worth it because this is the setup what we got. We got a big suitcase and one of our little suitcases up here, and we got the pram in the boot, nice and safe. So luckily we sorted that out because we also need to get to the airport after these, so there you go. So if this happens to you, you know, think outside the box. So yesterday, let me recap what we did. We didn't take a lot of footage because clearly we just relaxed. We went shopping, we went to the beach, we went to watch the fireworks that they have every Friday here on Waikiki Beach, and we just relaxed. So we didn't really do much else apart from spending family time together and spending a bit of money and eating good food. And now we are ready to move on from our hotel to our Airbnb. So let's get in the car and let's go.
You ready, Javi?
Yeah.
No, we're not getting in yet.
They're putting a pig in. Not a pig. And look at that.
Yeah. Alright, come on. Let's go find our room. Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Hey, how we get here, Mommy? Even it's a big here.
This way?
I can see a big.
Follow Mummy. Wow, look at the view.
Yeah.
Goodness me.
Come back.
Yay. Wow, you can sleep in there, Javi.
Yeah.
What do you think, Elisa?
Yeah, it's great. It's very spacious. It's good. So we're finally at our Airbnb for the next 6 nights. We're staying in Hawaii. It's only been a few hours, but we're really happy with that choice so far. We've got a very spacious kitchen, lounge room and dining area. It is huge, so there's lots of room for the boys to play and run around. We also have this beautiful view. We can just sit out here and have our coffee and relax, and the bedroom is very well equipped as well. So I think we made a very good choice. We will share the details of where we're staying with you in case you like to stay here too. The reason that we chose this area is because of its location and its proximity to Hanauma Bay and the eastern side of the island, which we're wanting to explore in the next few days. We are also going to head to North Shore, and we're also planning to hike up Koko Head, which is that beautiful thing that you see behind us there. As you can see, we don't have very nice weather today. It's been raining on and off, so we're just going to do some boring stuff. We're going to head to the grocery shops to buy food for the next few days and just relax. We've had a swim, we're just chilling. So we'll see you tomorrow. And we are back. So as you can see, we have another miserable day in our hands. However, we thought we'll go for a drive and come to the beach where we got married 5 years ago.
This is Waiale Beach, which is 30 minutes away from Waikiki and not too far from where we're staying right now. After this, guys, we're just going to go for a bit of a drive and check out some other beaches. We are hoping the weather clears up for us. Right now it's not looking too good though.
Yeah.
So we'll just see where the day takes us. We'll go for a drive and check out some other beaches. And maybe some other lookouts. I don't know. Let's see.
We'll find out.
Let's go. Look, these people are getting married too. Oh, isn't that nice? Who would get married on this beach? Actually, change your plans. We're swimming here, guys. Abby's just jumped in the water. Abby! Come back, buddy.
So we ended up driving towards Kailua Beach, which we think is one of the best beaches on Oahu. It is truly an amazing drive along the east coast of the island. There are mountains that seem to just rise up out of nowhere, and also some great spots to stop with scenic lookout points. Sadly, we didn't have the best weather this day, but we still managed to make it to Kailua Beach and have a swim with the kids. Here we are currently standing in the car park of the Koko Head Crater Park, and I've got it right behind me. So we did promise that we'll be doing this today, and luckily we've been blessed with nice blue skies. Also, if we're wondering location wise, we've got Hanauma Bay right in front of us across the highway, and we're only 5 minutes away from our Airbnb, so we could have been doing better this morning. So time to go, let's go. So this is actually an old tram line, and it is not maintained, and it is very steep, so you have to be very careful going up, but plenty of people doing it, so let's have a go. Hey guys, I'm not sure if we're about halfway through now, but apparently we've got about 10 minutes to the top. And people are being super nice because we're the only ones carrying children with us. So let's keep going. So far the views are really worth it, but I have to tell you that in comparison to Diamond Head, this is not a walk in the park. Apparently it usually takes about 25 minutes to get up there, but so far we found in Diamond Head was a bit easier. But we've got to keep going. We've got probably the steepest steps still to come, so wish us luck. Oh, and I stand corrected, we've seen another 2 couples holding children, so we're not the only ones, so kudos to you for doing it. We're just trying to decide what we're going to do. There's a huge drop off right here, as you can see people are struggling to get down, and it's pretty steep, and we have been told that we can go that way, and it's a little bit easier to just go around rather than going to the big drop off. So decisions, what are we going to do, David? Watch people go up?
These guys are doing it pretty good.
Okay.
You made it. Alright, Elisa's decided we're doing the steps. She's first.
Are you going that way? Go that way. That is, if some people The Patrikios.
Alright guys, we did that steep bit. It's not too bad, just make sure you got your breath and take your time and watch where you're walking. By the way, I'm doing this with Javi, and all the camera gear, so I'm carrying about 25 kilos, which is 50 pound. Yeah, not easy. Nearly there, huh?
I don't want to tell you, it gets steeper up there.
Yeah, we can see. Maybe looking at it. Guys, Elisa is miles ahead of me. I'm really struggling. Just all the weight with Javi and the camera gear, it's just almost too much and it's really steep here.
Done?
There's a good step to sit on. It is so steep, guys, and it looks like about another 100 or 200 meters.
You're going to eat well right after.
Probably.
Say hi, guys. We're sitting. It is so steep, guys. How hard is it, Javi? Oh. This is tough. But the view's beautiful. Here we go, look. Guys, we made it to the top. That is one of the hardest things that I've ever done. Definitely the hardest hike we've done with the kids, but we made it. So you can do it. Just make sure you take heaps of breaks and bring plenty of water. We didn't bring enough water and we're super thirsty right now. We've run out.
We've got some in the car.
We do have some in the car, so we'll go get that.
Didn't want to carry the extra weight.
Yeah. So this is one of the lookout points where you can see Hanauma Bay in the distance. And there is another lookout point up a bit further, which we've already been to, and you get a good view of the crater. And the views are just amazing. The next vlog will be from Hanauma Bay, which is just over there in the distance, and we're going there right now.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Hawaii vlog. We're currently on our way to Hanauma Bay. If you saw our previous vlog, you would have seen us hiking the Koko Head crater, and you could actually see Hanauma Bay from up there, which looked amazing. So since we didn't go last time and no visit could be completed without a visit to Hanauma Bay, we are going there now. We have left it pretty late in the day. It's 4:15 and I believe it closes at 6. But oh well. We're hoping that we'll be able to get a park in the actual car park within Hanauma Bay, but that usually fills up pretty quickly. It does cost $1 and it also costs $7.50 per person to enter. So we're just driving in now, so wish us luck. If we can't find parking, we'll have to go just across the road, probably where we parked for the Koko Head Crater Trail, and walk from there. But we're pretty tired, so we don't want to do that.
Yeah, if there's no park, we might just do it tomorrow, and this vlog will be cancelled.
Because Koko Crater was actually earlier today for us, so we're feeling it. Let's have a look. Tension's building up. Are we gonna get a car park? Yeah, where are these cars? Are they exiting? Oh, the additional parking that one. It actually looks like lots of people are leaving, so we might be okay. Okay, one's been taken. Ah! Yes. And we shoot and we score and we're in. The crowds are cheering for us.
And it was free, there was no one at the booth, so we got a free park. We saved $1.
Let's go. Wow. We made it.
Okay.
Okay guys, so we've just found out we're getting in for free because there's no one there selling tickets, so if you come this late, I guess you get in for free. So we save $7.50 each. You want to swim, Javi?
Alright, so usually when you come in and after you pay your admission fee, you have to go on to watch an orientation video, so you can't actually get through without watching that video and getting a stamp on your hand. So we're waiting to do that now, and then we can head down to the beach. And also one of the security guards confirmed that it is free from now on, but you do still have to watch the video.
How you liking the Keens, boys?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it good?
We just finished watching the orientation video and that was pretty handy. I wish that they show that to everyone when they actually enter Hawaii, because a lot of people don't like to follow the signs and to take precaution when going in the ocean or snorkeling, especially things like touching the coral and the animals and that kind of thing. But we're well on our way now to the beach.
A sad fact about Hanauma Bay is the coral reefs you see in this clip were once a beautiful, colourful reef. But because of the number of visitors in the bay in the 1980s, the reef died, and all you can see today is the dead, blackened skeleton of the reef.
And we're here! Hey David!
Hey guys, we made it! It's huge, isn't it?
Yeah. We weren't actually expecting Hanauma Bay to be as beautiful as it was. We thought it was just another hyped up tourist spot. But as soon as we arrived, we were amazed at how the bay was surrounded by steep cliffs and how beautiful the water was.
Also, being so late in the day, we think most of the crowds had already left for the day, which made it a much more pleasant experience. But not everything went to plan. Alright guys, a bit of a failure. They just closed the beach on us and we've only been here 15 minutes. The park does say it's open till 6, but they start shutting up the beach at 5:10, so we haven't been here very long. It's a bit of a shame. The boys did have a quick swim. I went out and had a look for some fishies and I couldn't see much. So I think we have to come back tomorrow.
So guys, we're getting ready to go back now. Unfortunately, I think David mentioned that it was a bit of a fail. It's great to come in when it's free if you just want to check out the bay and you don't want to do much swimming. So it was plenty of time just to do that, just to check it out and see how pretty it is. As for snorkeling, we didn't get to do that. David just got into the water. I did see a fish, but that's about it. There wasn't enough time at all. So we might come back tomorrow, or we might go check out some of the free snorkeling areas. You can definitely do that. Here you still have to pay if you want to come earlier in the day. So my apologies for not bringing you a full experience of Hanauma Bay, but I hope that the footage that you saw was enough just to get an idea of what the place looks like. It is stunning, so I do recommend coming.
How's it going pushing that rig?
Surprisingly, not too bad, but I'm pretty tired. We did a lot. Managing, I'm not out of breath though. Listen to me.
Should we put the kids in?
No. No.
Let's in the grave. Hit that red button. Ping! Turn on the light. Yada!
Alright, good morning guys. It is another day in Hawaii. We are on Oahu. And today's plan is to go and check out some of the beaches on the eastern side of the island and also on the north shore. So we have been to a lot of these beaches before and we do think they're some of the best beaches that you can see in Oahu. So come for a ride, let's go. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
You ready, Joakim?
Turn
Are you ready, Javi?
No, I want the tablet to what tempo and I got tempo mode.
You want to come?
Sure, let's go.
going to be Waimanalo Beach. This is one of the most beautiful beaches that you will see on Hawaii. The sand is absolutely gorgeous. By the way, the kids fell asleep, so Elisa's in the car. I'm just going to come down for a little look. Here we go. What makes Waimanalo Beach so good is that even with perfect weather, there are never really any crowds. It has soft white powdery sand. It is the longest stretch of beach on Oahu at nearly 9 kilometers long. So that if you're looking to find a nice piece of beach all to yourself, this is the beach you need to come to. Not the best day today. It is very windy and we've just found it's pretty overcast on this side of the island right now. Let's hope things clear up. Right now we're going to head to Ilikai Beach, which is one of our most favourite beaches on all of Hawaii. Here we go. Just parked the car. It is very tricky finding a car park when you come to Ilikai. We're pretty lucky. We came across a couple that were just walking to their car and they told us to follow them, and we've got a pretty sweet spot. You have to park in the streets a block back from the beach and then find one of the walkways in between the houses to access the beach. This is Ilikai Beach. The water looks just amazing. It's this amazing blue colour. Check it out. You can see a couple of islands in the distance here. It's quite crowded, there's lots of people at the moment. But definitely, this is one beach you must come to. We're going to get dressed and have a quick swim. It got really windy there, so we got out of there pretty quick. The boys are in the car behind me. Elisa's playing Pokemon. And we're going to head somewhere to get some lunch. Then we're going to head further north. We're going to head to hopefully Waimea Bay and Sunset Beach. And Elisa said, what was that one?
Haliwa? Yeah. Haliwa.
Apparently there's some really good shaved ice. Yeah. Alright, let's go.
For lunch, we ended up stopping in a Whole Foods market. We heard about how amazing these are, so we had to check it out for ourselves.
Donuts, buddy.
So we're eating at Whole Foods. We've just got ourselves some bowls of food. It looks really awesome. We pay by the pound and it's worked out about $10 to $15 each per bowl. How's yours going, baby?
Yeah, great, and the kids are eating it all up, so it's good.
How's yours, Abby?
Yummy.
Yummy. Whole Foods is awesome, guys. If you come here, you need to check it out. Really good food. And we've got all these other treats, like donuts and alfahoras. What else did I get? Oh, macaroons. And we got Starbucks.
Yeah. They better be good.
They're vegan.
On donut. On donut. I want donut.
A whole donut.
You want donut, Heavy? Here it comes.
Chocolate one. Chocolate one. Chocolate.
Fairy donuts are the Dunkin' Donuts. This is nice.
Is it good, Heavy?
No.
It's the good stuff. Tasty. What do you got there, buddy?
Chocolate donut.
Oh, yummy. I better drive, hey? We just had to stop here. This is the Kualoa Ranch. Pretty famous for movies like Jurassic Park and Pearl Harbor. We just had to stop for a quick look. We might even try to do a visit here in the next couple of days and do some of the tours. It's incredible. Sunset Beach on the North Shore. Unfortunately, it is raining. If you can see behind me, it's pretty miserable. The waves are massive though. We've been sitting in the car for a while just watching the surfers. It's pretty cool. We also wanted to take you to Waikiki Bay. There's a really cool rock jump that you can do there. We were there 5 years ago, so we might just show you some footage of our time at Waikiki Bay. And also when we came to Sunset Beach 5 years ago, we saw the most amazing sunset.
Hello everyone! We're still in Hawaii, as you can see. We're currently at Sunset Beach. Stop, come on, get me. We're currently at Sunset Beach. On the way here, we're going to catch the bus to get to the beach. But some local guys gave us a ride at the back of the truck. David was like freaking out. I'm going to get raped. I'm going to get raped. But nothing happened. No, he didn't say that. Anyway, so they dropped us off and they were really cool. They even offered us beer and to hang out with them and stuff, but we're all good. We just want to watch the sunsets. Anyway, so I made this video really crap. But whatever. See you home in a few days. Oh, look at that one. Wow.
Sky riding that.
Yep.
It's you ride.
Huh.
Look at that one. He made it and made it.
He made it, yeah.
He didn't make it now. Look at that wave. It's so big now.
Have you ever seen waves this big, Abby?
Yeah.
Where? Or is this the first time?
The first time big people.
Good morning guys, welcome to another day here in Hawaii. We are currently standing in front of the Bishop Museum. We're going to be visiting that for the next 3 to 4 hours. We don't have too long because we actually have a very special surprise this afternoon that we're heading to. But also let me tell you, man, my legs are sore. If you haven't caught our Koko Crater hike, we'll link that somewhere around here. Check it out because I'm in pain today. But other than that, let's go walk in and check this out. I'm expecting to see a bit of history about Hawaii. There's also the planetarium and the dinosaur exhibit that Javi's very excited about. So as you can see, it's very child friendly, but we'll take you for a walk through. Let's go. Also, as you can see, they actually have parking here. So that was a pleasant surprise. We were worried about where to park because we are in Honolulu downtown. So there you are. Let's walk in.
I'll race you through. 1, 2, 3, let's go!
No, Daddy! No, Daddy!
Okay.
Hey guys, we're at the planetarium. It's a little one.
Ready for the show, Heavy?
Wow! Would you just look at that? I tell you, this view never...
So we bought the all-day pass, and that includes unlimited access to all the presentations at the planetarium. David just went to one, and now I'm going to go to another one where he takes the kids to the dinosaur exhibition, which is on for the next few months, and that's all included in the same package, which is pretty awesome. But anyways, I got to go. See ya.
Bye-bye. Alright, we're taking the boys to the dinosaurs, which is this way. How's the dinosaurs, Having?
Good.
Should we find Mummy? This way. Alright guys, we're done at the dinosaurs. We're going to go back and get Elisa, see what's going on. She should be finished. The dinosaurs were okay.
We spent about 2 and a bit hours exploring the Bishop Museum. They had, as I mentioned earlier, the dinosaur exhibition, which David said was so-so. I didn't actually get to go in because I went to one of the planetarium presentations. Javi's asking for more toys. But overall, we had a pretty good visit. Now we're off to another location.
Should we tell everyone what we're doing next?
Okay, we'll tell you what we're doing next.
Okay, where are we going, Javi?
I'm going to get my temple and my minigun.
No? No, we're not getting Transformers. We're getting on a helicopter.
So, super exciting. We're actually heading to a 1-hour helicopter ride of the whole island of Oahu. It's something that we've never done before, so we're pretty pumped. And we're heading to the car park now so we can go do that.
Alright guys, welcome back to another Hawaii vlog. Today we're doing something totally awesome. We're doing a helicopter ride with the kids. We've come to Blue Hawaiian Helicopters. We're on the island of Oahu, and we've decided to do the 1-hour island tour. So we're really looking forward to it. We've never done anything like this before. I'm a little bit nervous about how the kids are going to go. If you don't know our kids, or if you've never been to our channel before, Javi is nearly 4 years old and Joakim is only about 18 months. So if you're interested to see how we cope flying with kids in a helicopter, okay, keep watching. Are we ready, guys?
Yeah.
What are you eating?
Nothing.
By the way guys, if you're interested to know how much this is costing, it's expensive. We're looking at $320 per person. I have to pay for Elisa, myself and Javi. Joakim gets to sit on our lap for free, so about $960 US all up, which is pretty close to how much we paid for our flights to actually get to Hawaii. So anyway, we'll see if it's worth it. Should be awesome. Let's go. When we first arrived, we were given black shirts to wear for the ride. We then listened to a mandatory safety briefing before heading out to the tarmac for a photograph before our flight.
The reason for the black shirts is that the black clothing can't be seen reflected in the windows of the helicopter, giving you a better view during the flight. We started off flying by Waikiki and Diamond Head Crater. We then swung into Hanauma Bay and had a view of Koko Head to the right of this shot.
Our pilot was awesome. He was super friendly and he did an amazing job explaining all the landmarks we were flying over and sharing some interesting facts about the island. We then continued up the windward side of the island where we could see the Makapu'u lighthouse and some of the smaller islands just offshore. It was at about this point both Javi and Joakim had fallen asleep. We were about to go past the section of the island we were most excited to see, and that was the Kualoa Ranch.
This landscape is very well known from so many movies and TV shows, and it was so cool to get above it and look down the valley. We were then taken into a narrow valley where we could see Sacred Falls, one of Oahu's tallest waterfalls. We learned after this trip that back in 1999 access to the waterfall had been closed after a landslide killed 8 people. Now the waterfall is only accessible by helicopter.
Next was a quick fly over the North Shore before heading to the leeward side of the island, which has a vastly different landscape, being on the side of the island that gets very little rainfall.
The final notable landmark we saw was the USS Arizona Memorial in Pearl Harbor before heading back to the airport.
Alright guys, that was incredible. If you come to Hawaii, you have to do a helicopter tour. It was only 1 hour, but it was
It was amazing.
It was amazing, yeah. You get to see things that you just, no one's going to get to see. Right? A lot of locals haven't seen the things that we just got to see. Waterfalls and the peaks and
Yeah, the valleys were just amazing, the peaks were amazing.
Yeah. And I know we probably just showed you a lot of the footage, but it's not going to compare to actually being in it. Also, the pilot gives a really good, I guess, guide. And he talks about a lot of the locations and a lot of the movies that have been filmed in the area, and that was pretty cool to learn about those things as well. So yeah, we really enjoyed it. Okay.
And the kids slept the whole time.
Javi was awake for the beginning and then he fell asleep. Joakim slept almost the whole way. So it's a pretty expensive nap, like $320.
We headed back out to the windward coast and kicked off that day checking out Mokolii, a small island also known as Chinaman's Hat.
This is a very popular spot for taking photos, and if you can time the tide times right, you can actually walk over to the island and you can even hike to the top.
But we had no plans for this. Currently standing in front of this little island known as Chinaman's Hat, which is very close to the place that we headed to today, which is Kualoa Ranch. So if you haven't heard of it, which will be a bit strange if you haven't, that's where they film fantastic movies such as Jurassic Park, 50 First Dates.
Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, that's right! You got him! You got him! Enough!
Are you okay?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
I'll be right back. Hey,
Said,
come here!
No, I think he's had enough! Oh, I'm sorry! Oh, my eye!
And a few TV shows like Lost and Hawaii 5-0. So we're very excited. We're doing the movie tour, which takes about 1.5 hours, and it's family friendly, so it will be great for the little ones as well. So we're super excited, and our tour starts in 1 hour, so we better go check in now. Let's go. Hey, cool guy.
Good guy.
So we're just driving in now and there are lots of cars. It is recommended that if you have a particular tour that you want to do, that you actually book in advance, because most things are actually sold out.
Once you get into the park, you'll come across some displays that show you all the movies and TV shows that have been filmed there, as well as some of the legendary stars that have worked on location.
We had a booking on the tour named Hawaii's Best Movie Tour, featuring film and TV locations. Kualoa Ranch also has a few other tours, including an ATV and horseback tours.
Our tour was one of the cheapest at about $50 US, and actually one of the only tours available on the day.
We were pretty happy this tour was available as it was only 90 minutes, and we didn't really want to be out all day with the kids. We toured around Kualoa Ranch on these old buses with the windows taken out.
The tour took us right into the valley and we could see the remains of some of the movie sets, and we stopped for a photo at this famous fallen tree location from the movie Jurassic Park.
You cannot come to Kualoa Ranch and not get a picture with the Jurassic Park tree.
Towards the end, you're brought to a bunker called Battery Cooper, which is filled with photos, movie posters and props that have been used in many of the TV shows and movies filmed on location. We just finished up at the Kualoa Ranch. I'm not sure if I'm still saying that right or wrong.
Kualoa's right.
Kualoa.
Good
Okay.
job.
Excellent. Anyways, we did the 90-minute tour, which takes you through a few movie sets. I think David's feeling a bit underwhelmed by the...
It was okay. Yeah. It was okay.
Yeah. I liked it, however, I did think we were going to stop at maybe more locations to take more photos and that kind of thing, but you're mostly sitting on a bus. It was really interesting just to drive through the different locations when they filmed all these different movies.
Yeah.
It can be a little bit long for the kids, so if you do have kids around Javi's and Joaquin's age, do bring lots of snacks. Obviously a lot of it is irrelevant to them, so they're not going to find it interesting, but they did like seeing the Godzilla footprint, the dinosaur bones and that kind of thing. So mostly it was fine, but yeah, bring lots of snacks, water, and be prepared to sit on that bus for 1.5 hours.
Yeah. And that's actually the end of this series from Hawaii, guys. So we're actually heading back to Australia tomorrow morning at about 8:30 AM, so we've got to get up at about 4, I think, to get to the airport in time. Do you want to say bye to the kids as well? They're in the car.
They've been strapped, otherwise you can't film.
We had to strap them in. Here they are.